Hello, everyone. I have good news for you today. First of all, Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. This is the best good news ever. It's the good news that we are all about proclaiming here at Holy Cross. But we have more good news, and that is that on Sunday, May 10th, we at Holy Cross are going to begin having services again. We're going to do this in a couple of different ways so that we can accommodate for social distancing. We've received some very good guidelines from the state, and we're going to try our best to follow those. The first is that they would like to have us not fill our sanctuary to more than 30% of capacity. For us, that's about 100 people. So we're going to try and not have more than 100 people in the service. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to have two services. We'll have an early service at 8 o'clock. We'll have a late service at 10 o'clock. And we're going to do this through the end of May. Now, to help make this easier for everybody and to figure out which service am I going to go to, we would like people to go ahead and call the office or text the church phone number. And that number is going to be down here at the bottom of the screen. And tell us which service you would like to attend. We're going to kind of have to go to first come, first served basis, or maybe even if you're flexible, let us know then too. So we're going to offer communion at both of the services on each of those Sundays for the remainder of the month of May, and ask people again to go ahead and call in and tell us which service you would like to attend. We'll be doing some other things to make sure that we are properly distanced from each other, even though we're together in God's house. For example, we'll be marking off every third pew for people to sit in and to try and do other things to make sure that we don't have contact with each other. So no passing the offering plate, no passing even the attendance record books down the pew either. Watch next week. I'll have a video where I kind of walk through and show you what this is going to look like and what communion distribution is going to look like, because that'll be a little bit different too. We're really trying to figure this out here, and we'll just have to be gracious with each other as we get into this and try this. If you would feel more comfortable wearing a mask or gloves to church, please feel free to go ahead and do that. If you do not feel comfortable wearing a mask or gloves in church, that's going to be okay too. We're just wanting to do everything we can to make folks feel comfortable around us. And if you still don't feel comfortable coming back to church, that is completely understandable. And this is a very scary thing. And so we want to make sure that people do feel comfortable coming back. If you are not feeling comfortable coming back to church at this time and would still like to receive the Lord's Supper, which I hope that you do, please give me a call and we'll set up a time to do a private communion, either here or if you feel more comfortable in your home, we can do it that way too. Please watch again for that video about how we're going to walk through this. I'm also going to do a video next week where we talk about preparing for communion and going through the Christian questions and their answers from Luther's Small Catechism together, so that we can kind of see how it is that we remind ourselves of what God is doing for us here in the Lord's Supper, since it's been so long since we've been able to attend. May God's peace be with you, and may His joy fill you, and may He continue to visit us with His protection and mercy. Thank you.